It is enough to step away from the shores where one can still feel the ground underfoot and move into waters that become colder and darker as if someone is breathing from the depths. There, nature stops playing with familiar forms. There, it creates something that is difficult even to call a creature, a siphonophore. Imagine a predator longer than a blue whale, not a shark, not a giant squid, not a monster from legends, but a thin living thread, almost invisible, stretching 40, sometimes 50 meters. But the strangest thing is that it is not a single organism, it is many, a colony, an orchestra in which each member is a separate being. Some organisms are responsible for movement, others for catching prey, a third group for digestion, a fourth for reproduction. Each has its own role, its own purpose, its own small life. But together, they form a unity that behaves like a single predator. You look at it and understand this is not a beast. This is a concept of nature, a living principle, as if the ocean decided to create a predator without jaws, without eyes, without a familiar body, but with perfect efficiency. And the most horrifying thing is not its length, it is its touch. Every cell of a siphonophore can paralyze a fish, not by squeezing, not by biting, simply by touching. It is a predator fog, a predator whisper, almost impossible to notice until it is already near. And when you watch that living trail sink into the abyss, you feel something strange, as if in front of you is not an animal, but the ocean's own thought, a thought that has chosen to become a body, so ancient that it no longer needs unity. The salamander seemed like a stone plunged into the past, the siphonophore, a step into the unknown, where the body stops being one and becomes many. Yet the depths contain beings even closer to our primal fear, not huge and not colonial, but those whose very form seems to break the laws of nature.